The reality star, 44, claims she spent the cash reinvesting in her daughter. She told DailyMail.com her daughter is not broke and has $200,000 stashed. Hello friends, I'm Mary. Welcome to my channel. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more exciting videos and updates. Thanks for joining me. Mama June Shannon refuses to pay for Alana, Honey Boo Boo Thompson's college after decision to move to Colorado for school. Mama June Shannon has admitted she spent $35,000 of her daughter Alana, Honey Boo Boo Thompson's money on life expenses, including manicures and household bills, while continuing to shut down criticism for not contributing to her college fund. The television personality, 44, has come under fire in recent episodes of Mama June Family Crisis for not helping to support her youngest child with funding her nursing degree. And in tonight's finale, she is confronted for having spent the entirety of Alana's earnings from Dancing with the Stars Juniors. Speaking exclusively to DailyMail.com ahead of the episode, June revealed how she managed to burn through all of the cash, which Alana received for participating in the ABC competition show in 2018, in which she placed 8th. She also gloated that she will not legally have to pay back the astonishing sum, and even went as far as to claim that Alana, 18, has over 6 figures stashed up in a savings account which she herself is refusing to dip into. June began by insisting that she only spent Alana's Dancing with the Stars paycheck and did not steal her entire savings, stating, "I did not spend 12 years of money. It was only from one show, Dancing with the Stars." Alana has money in a Coogan account, a special blocked trust fund account for child stars, that she is choosing not to touch, and it is in the 6 figures. Its like is over $200,000. In the episode this Friday, people will hopefully see that. They will see that it's not 6 figures that was spent. She doesn't not have money. She's not broke. Alana's total fee for Dancing with the Stars amounted to $60,000. But after Californian taxes, June claimed all that remained was $35,000. "It is really only $30,000, she continued. "That's not a lot of money. We paid the bills with that. It went on whatever her needs were, whether it was getting her nails done or her lashes done or whatever it was. We also stayed out in California back in 2018 when she was on Dancing with the Stars, and that did cost. Unfortunately, I didn't have a ton of money myself. I used that money to reinvest in her and support us through that time because we stayed out in California for almost a month after she got off Dancing with the Stars. So that's the only money in question. It's not hundreds of thousands of dollars. It was only the money from the one show, and I put the recommended amount of money, which was 20% into her savings. And, this may sound rude, but legally I don't have to pay or give any money back." June claimed that she has managed to come to an arrangement with Alana over the missing funds and avoided involving lawyers. "We've chose to go another route just to kind of squish everything and continue to move forward as a family," she said. As for her relationship with Alana, June said that while they are on speaking terms, they are still working through their issues. "We are still working on things," she said. "Like every family, you go through something and you kind of figure it out." June's insight comes as she's rudely turned away after she and her husband Justin surprised Alana in Colorado in scenes due to air on Friday. Speaking in the upcoming episode, Alana says, "I thought I made it very clear to Mama to not come visit me in Colorado because I'm still at her for stealing my money." In previous episodes of Mama June Family Crisis, Mama June was confronted by Alana over her missing money. Defending the depleted funds, the matriarch told her daughter, "I can't help that there's not more money. Taxes were took out automatically, 50%. June had previously refused to help contribute to Alana's college fund, citing that she is instead focusing her assets on herself. "I'm still rebuilding my life. That is why I have chosen to give her some tough love and say no, I'm not going to pay for college," she explained. "It's me wanting her to see the bigger picture." Voicing her upset over the situation, Alana said, "Not even with $1. Maybe she thinks that paying for her husband, Justin's chains, or something is more important than giving it to me for college. In a shocking turn of events, reality TV personality Mama June Shannon has admitted to spending the $35,000 earned by her daughter, Alana Thompson, known to fans as Honey Boo Boo, from her appearance on Dancing with the Stars. Mama June has confirmed that the money was used to cover her personal bills and even for manicures, rather than putting it toward Alana's future. However, she firmly denies accusations that she stole the money, instead blaming Alana for not utilizing her own substantial bank account to pay for her college education. This controversy has once again thrust the Shannon family into the spotlight, further fueling the ongoing tension between Mama June and Alana. Over the years, Mama June has faced criticism for her parenting and financial decisions, but her latest admission has taken things to an entirely new level of scrutiny. The accusations, financial disputes, and public fallout. The drama began when Alana Thompson, now a teenager, publicly accused her mother of taking the $35,000 that was intended for her future and using it for personal luxuries. In a highly emotional statement, Alana claimed that she had worked hard to earn the money on Dancing with the Stars and was devastated to find out that Mama June had spent it without her consent. Alana's allegations of theft set off a firestorm on social media, as fans expressed outrage over Mama June's actions and defended Alana's right to the money she earned. However, in a controversial interview, Mama June didn't deny spending the money, but instead admitted to using it for her own bills and for cosmetic treatments, including manicures. She defended her actions by arguing that she needed the money to take care of herself during a challenging period in her life. Mama June also hinted that Alana had been irresponsible with her finances, claiming that the teen had refused to tap into her six-figure bank account to cover the costs of her upcoming college education. Mama June's defense, justification, and criticism. In her defense, Mama June emphasized the fact that she was the one who had always supported Alana, both financially and emotionally, throughout her childhood. She described how difficult it had been for her to manage the family's finances, especially given the ups and downs of her personal life. According to Mama June, the $35,000 was a small sum compared to the millions the family had earned over the years through their various reality TV appearances. Mama June did not back down from her claim that Alana had been irresponsible with her own wealth, insinuating that her daughter had more than enough resources to pay for her college education. She chastised Alana for not taking on the responsibility to manage her own finances, including using the money she had already accumulated from past appearances. Mama June further argued that Alana's refusal to access these funds was not only immature but also unfair to the family, especially since Alana had already enjoyed a lavish lifestyle as a result of the family's fame. Mama June may have spent her daughter's earnings, but she believes that Alana should take full accountability for her own financial future. If she wants to go to college, she should be using her own money. The same money that came from her time on TV, said a source close to the family. Alana Thompson's reaction, defiant and heartbroken. For her part, Alana Thompson has remained firm in her accusations. The teen, who has dealt with a variety of personal struggles and growing up in the public eye, has expressed deep hurt and disappointment over her mother's actions. In a recent post on social media, Alana shared her feelings of betrayal, calling out Mama June for not only spending her hard-earned money, but also for failing to prioritize her future. "I trusted her with my money, and she used it for herself. I've worked so hard to get to where I am, and this is how I get treated?" Alana wrote in an emotional Instagram story, "I want to go to college and have a good life, but it feels like I can't even count on my own mom." Alana's supporters, who have watched her grow up on reality TV, have rallied behind her, calling for Mama June to return the money or make it right. Fans have also expressed concern about Alana's future, fearing that the ongoing tension with her mother could have lasting effects on her emotional well-being. The financial struggles of Mama June, a history of controversies. Mama June's financial mismanagement has been a recurring issue throughout her time in the public eye. Over the years, she has faced a series of financial setbacks, including bankruptcy, legal troubles, and allegations of misusing funds from her various TV projects. In 2018, Mama June made headlines when she was reported to have blown through large sums of money, including earnings from Here Comes Honey Boo Boo and Mama June, From Not to Hot, on extravagant purchases. At the time, she was heavily criticized for her poor money management skills, especially given the significant amount of money she had earned from her various reality TV endeavors. Additionally, Mama June's struggle with addiction and her turbulent relationship with her children has further complicated her financial situation. Reports have suggested that her lack of financial planning has contributed to the strained dynamics between her and her daughters, particularly Alana, who has often been the subject of public scrutiny. The bigger picture: a complex family dynamic. The ongoing rift between Mama June and Alana is emblematic of the broader issues within the Shannon family. While Mama June has been the face of the family's reality TV career, the tension between her personal life and professional responsibilities has often been at odds. The allegations of financial mismanagement are just one part of the puzzle, with many fans pointing to deeper issues of trust and communication between Mama June and her children. Alana's journey toward independence, including her desire to go to college, has been a central theme in recent years, as she transitions from a child star to a young adult. Alana has been vocal about her desire for a more stable and supportive future, one that doesn't rely on the drama and instability that has characterized much of her upbringing. Despite Mama June's criticism, Alana remains determined to move forward on her own terms. She has shown a desire to use her platform for more than just fame, with many seeing her college aspirations as a sign of maturity and growth. While a financial dispute with Mama June has caused significant strain, Alana's resilience continues to earn her support from her fans. Looking ahead, what's next for Alana and Mama June? As of now, it is unclear how Mama June and Alana's relationship will evolve in the wake of this public dispute. Given their complicated past, it is possible that the two may continue to clash over financial and personal issues. However, some hope that this conflict will serve as a wake-up call for Mama June to reassess her priorities and consider the long-term impact of her actions on her daughter's future. In the meantime, Alana seems committed to moving forward with her education, focusing on her personal growth, and finding her own path away from the shadow of her mother's controversies. Whether Mama June and Alana can reconcile remains to be seen, but this saga is far from over. Their family dynamics continue to capture the public's attention, and fans will undoubtedly be watching closely as new developments unfold. Conclusion: a family divided. The saga of Mama June and Alana Thompson serves as a stark reminder of the complexities that can arise from growing up in the public eye. While fame has brought wealth and opportunities, it has also created deep personal and financial struggles for the Shannon family. As Alana looks toward her future, she faces the challenge of overcoming the tumultuous legacy of her upbringing, all while trying to carve out her own identity and secure her independence. How Mama June handles this situation moving forward will likely determine the future of their fractured relationship. Meanwhile, June Shannon tells TMZ that the network deposited money directly into Cardwell's bank account's former Here Comes Honey Boo Boo star. Anna Cardwell is claiming that she is owed upwards of $201,000 for her appearances on the now-canceled TLC reality show, according to the Associated Press. The lawsuit filed Monday names Cardwell's mother, June Shannon, as well as Honey Boo Boo LC, and claims that they were in control of money that was meant to be put in a trust for Cardwell and for her daughter, Caitlin, now 2 years old. Along with the $201,000 allegedly owed to herself, Cardwell, 20, also claims that Caitlin is owed close to $100,000. According to TMZ, the family was paid $22,500 per episode, 1/3 of which was to be divvied up amongst the kids, including Shannon's 3 other daughters: Alana, 9, Lauren, 15, and Jessica, 18. While TLC has provided no official comment as of yet, Mama June tells TMZ that the network deposited money directly into her children's accounts and that she never saw a cent of the amount for which she's being sued. Shannon also claims that she gave Cardwell a check for $15,400 in December, her cut of the lump sum payout the family received following the show's cancellation after reports emerged that Shannon was romantically involved with a convicted child molester. The offender, Mark McDaniel, had molested Cardwell in 2003. Shannon denies reports of a romantic involvement to this day, and she has blasted TLC for not canceling 19 kids and counting following that family's own molestation scandal. As of recent news, Anna Cardwell, also known as Chickadee from the hit reality TV show Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, has filed a lawsuit against her mother, June Shannon, Mama June, and the TLC network. The lawsuit centers around allegations that Anna was never properly compensated for her appearances on the show. In addition, she is claiming that her young daughter, Caitlin, was also deprived of payment for her role in the reality series. Cardwell argues that both she and her daughter were entitled to significant sums of money for their participation, and the lack of compensation is part of a broader dispute regarding their treatment within the family and the entertainment industry. The lawsuit highlights Anna's frustration with how the show's finances were managed, claiming that funds meant for her and her daughter were improperly handled by June Shannon and the network. According to Cardwell, payments that should have been directed into a trust account were never fully paid out to them, leaving them financially disadvantaged. The lawsuit seeks to recover unpaid wages, and Cardwell is demanding over $200,000 in compensation, while her daughter's share is estimated at $99,500. Allegations against Mama June and TLC. In her legal filing, Anna Cardwell claims that Mama June Shannon, as well as the production company and TLC, were responsible for managing her and her daughter's appearances and compensations. The lawsuit asserts that both Anna and Caitlin were not paid their fair share despite being integral to the show's success. While June Shannon has publicly denied the claims, insisting that Cardwell was paid directly by the network, the legal battle reveals the deepening rift between mother and daughter. The conflict escalated when Anna Cardwell argued that her financial dealings with TLC and Mama June were not transparent. She claims the money earned from her appearances on the show was handled in a way that deprived her of rightful earnings, leading her to file a lawsuit in an attempt to recover the missing funds. Despite assertions from June that the payments were made, Anna's legal team is adamant that proper compensation was never provided. Family struggles and financial tensions. The legal conflict between Anna and her mother is set against the backdrop of ongoing family tensions. For years, the Shannon family has been in the public eye, with Here Comes Honey Boo Boo giving a rare glimpse into the lives of Mama June and her children. However, behind the scenes, the family has been dealing with complex issues, particularly involving financial mismanagement and personal disputes. Anna's strained relationship with her mother is not a new issue. She has previously opened up about feeling neglected and unsupported by June, who has faced her own set of personal and legal challenges over the years. One of the most publicized controversies surrounding the family involved June's association with Mark McDaniel, a convicted sex offender who had previously molested Anna when she was a child. The revelation about June's romantic relationship with McDaniel caused a major fallout within the family, further deepening the division between Anna and June. Anna has been vocal about her feelings of betrayal, especially regarding her mother's choices and the way she handled the McDaniel situation. This ongoing tension has likely influenced Anna's decision to pursue legal action, not only seeking financial compensation, but also potentially addressing the emotional and psychological harm caused by her mother's actions. TLC's role and financial responsibility. The lawsuit also targets TLC, the network that aired Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. TLC has been at the center of several controversies related to reality TV stars, particularly in terms of financial arrangements and treatment of cast members. In this case, Anna Cardwell accuses TLC of failing to ensure that she and her daughter were paid appropriately for their participation in the show. TLC, as the network that produced the series, is responsible for the contracts and payment structures for the cast. Anna's legal team argues that TLC has failed to uphold its responsibility to provide fair compensation and has contributed to the exploitation of cast members, particularly those like Anna and her daughter, who may not have fully understood the financial dynamics of the show at the time of filming. As Here Comes Honey Boo Boo became a cultural phenomenon, the financial aspect of reality TV has often been a topic of discussion. Reality stars often face uncertainty regarding how much they are paid and whether the compensation matches the level of exposure and work they contribute to the show. In Anna's case, she claims that despite being featured prominently on the show, her earnings were not reflective of the exposure she received. June Shannon's defense. In response to the lawsuit, Mama June Shannon has denied the allegations made by her daughter. June insists that Anna was paid directly by the network and received substantial sums for her role on the show. According to June, the payments were made via direct deposits into Anna's bank account, and there were no issues with compensation.